with my car. My car is an extension of me. It's small, but it's not representative of anything about me, which is very big. Because you realise I can get my 6'4" frame into this tiny little machine. Amazing, unbelievable, but true, even as I stand here now. And just to show you, I'll take you inside. This is the interior. This is the steering wheel. Those men at Mercedes have done an amazing thing. They've put 4 wheels on this, one at each corner, so it doesn't fall over. Come with me, I'll show you something different. It may only have 2 seats in the front, but there's a huge space in the back. You can put your luggage in here. In fact, you can even put me in here. You see, this is the most fantastic car in all the world because I can be the driver and also the luggage.
This is the Vauxhall Corsa. Now you might think that the Vauxhall Corsa is just any old car, but let me tell you, this is not any old car. This is a really zippy little car. It's so strong, it can take my entire body weight on the bonnet. That's a pretty special feature. Let me show you around my Breeze model car, aptly named for this windy weather. Let's check out the boot. There's a lot of space. There's no boot cover. Instead, however, there is this giant cardboard foot that serves as a makeshift boot cover. Go on top of your stuff nicely. No one is stealing a giant cardboard foot. Oh yeah, that's right. So I'm going to try and lock the car now. It's got to lock the safety lock. It's not really working. So we're gonna switch the engine on now. Listen to it, hear how it sounds. It's a 3-cylinder engine, which means that it's a little bit noisy. You can hear a good growl going on there. Some call it a rattle. If you take her up past 70, which I never do, she rattles quite a lot. And if you take her up past 90, which I have never ever done ever in my life, it makes a noise a little bit like what one might imagine an engine would do if it was screaming in pain. So we don't go up past 90. 1, because it's illegal and I don't ever speed, and 2, because the engine just doesn't like it. It screams. There we go. Just a few tries. Safety lock's not happening.
This car you see before you is a rare classic. Built 1984. It's magnificent. It's not quite as it was when it was first built. It's a bit more rare now. It was black. People used to call it a hearse. But I'm going to show you some of the features of this car. This very amazing, rare piece of machinery that you are unlikely ever to see anywhere else because it is unique. First, let me show you the seats. The seats are blue. If you see, when I open my roof, I actually have 2 roofs. One touch. And we actually have another roof. This is rather incredible. Most cars don't even have 1 roof that opens. Mine has 2. It's amazing. You have to keep your finger on it a bit. And 1 more. I can even stand up and I can see you all through my roof. Incredible. I'm going to try and put some music on. I have a new radio. Now you just have to clip it in. I don't think we'll be having any music after all. Just try one more time. No, we'll leave the radio out. The stoplight appears to have come on. Now that normally means you have to stop the car immediately. It can either be that the battery's dodgy or maybe it needs some water in it. But actually, today I've been driving the car and it just comes on and it just stays on. The car seems to be going okay. We just have to ignore it and pretend it's not there. But it will still be on.
I can't drive, and this is the car they gave me.
The challenge is, we have to drive from Muswell Hill United Synagogue, scene of Theo Symons' Bar Mitzvah, to Ali Pali, scene of the first television broadcast 157 years ago, in 5 days, 16 hours, 34 minutes and 17 seconds. And I, of course, am going to be the first past the post.
I think you'll find that my nippy little car here is going to rubbish your smart Mercedes. Nothing smart about that, I can tell you.
Smart by name and smart by nature.
Now wait a minute, I think if you look at my car, you can clearly see it's far longer than either of your two cars, and obviously it's going to win purely by its length.
That's if it ever manages to get started. We know that your car doesn't go very far without the stoplight coming on and the wheels falling off.
Frankly, your car is the biggest joke in this entire programme.
And I will have the last laugh.
Turns out, I can't drive a toy car on a real road. So this is my bus stop. My plan is to wait at this bus stop until a bus comes and takes me to the finish line. I'm waiting at the bus stop, waiting at the bus stop, waiting at the bus stop, 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 bus stop.
man with a red and yellow car. Noddy, his tinkling bell means he's the happiest little fellow in all Toyland.
Unbelievably, it seems that this crapped up old banger has beaten the two modern new zippy cars. The car that is 3 times the size of any man's car ever made. It's ridiculous, it's insane, you probably don't believe it, but this car, the Citroën 1984 Familiale, with ridiculous suspension, no radio, a stoplight that won't go off, a radio that won't come on, and a speedo that no one knows what it's doing, did in fact win the challenge. Yes, this car has in fact won our Muswell Hill Bar Mitzvah challenge. We don't have the budget to show you exactly how it won, but trust us, it did win.